Cosmic Shakti, baby!
To purchase t-shirts and merchandise with my art on it, just click on the eye on the top right-hand side of the screen and it will take you right to my shop.
It is 2015. Mr. Olympia is fastly approaching, and I am regrettably of the realization that I am not going to be allowed to compete.
So I was cruising on Facebook today and on the internet, and I think I was as shocked as everybody else was that Kai Greene is not going to be competing in Olympia this year. So that's pretty crazy. I mean, he's top 2 at the Olympia every year, and he's got a huge following. So I have no idea what's going on, but I have a couple theories, and I was checking around on the internet, and so I thought I'd share some of this, share some of this shock with everybody out there on this channel. This is a natural bodybuilding channel, but a lot of people don't realize that Kai Greene used to be a natural bodybuilder with the WNBF. The same federation that I used to compete with, and he was a phenom back then in natural bodybuilding. He was winning the natural universe every year and looking phenomenal. I think he was around 210, 220 lean at that time, and so he was an absolute genetic deviation in some way. Like he was a real genetically gifted bodybuilder. So anyway, I saw his message today on Facebook talking about how there's a lot of things going on and there's a reason why he's not competing, or a number of different reasons. But the few things that I did stumble across on the internet is, one is that he registered late. Now, some people are calling BS on that, but at the same time, who knows what kind of politics are going on, or whether they're trying to, the judges or, the federation or whatever it is they're trying to do. Maybe they're trying to make it easier for maybe the guy that's been reigning champ, Phil Heath, for a long time to maintain the title. I don't know. I don't know what kind of motives that people have. Because what a lot of people don't understand is that these federations have sponsorships, and those sponsorships sometimes are in alignment with the guy that's winning. So say Phil Heath is sponsored by his own nutrition company, the Gift Nutrition, and the Gift Nutrition has given several $100,000 to the bodybuilding show. I'm not saying this is the case, but I'm just saying this can be where corruption comes up. Sometimes the competitor with the biggest donating sponsor may actually have a stake in that competitor winning the show. So there can be some corruption and stuff going on like that. And it wouldn't be the first time that this has happened in a sport. I mean, everybody knows about boxing and everybody knows about these different sports. So when there's millions of dollars on the line, there are definitely opportunities for corruption to happen. Let's just face it that, bodybuilding can attract sometimes, a crowd that doesn't have ethics. And, then there can be the other crowd like Kai Greene that has, he's a pretty stand-up guy. He seems like a pretty amazing dude. So anyway, all I can say is another thing that's going on the internet is they're saying that Kai Greene he's got his own sports nutrition company coming out right now, and I guess he had made some demands, allegedly made some demands about having a booth and not having to pay certain fees or certain amounts or whatever it is for have this booth up at the expo. And basically some people are saying that was the whole argument, where basically he's asking, you either do this or else I don't compete, and that kind of thing. Now, I don't know if a guy would throw away his own career, based on, a few numbers or money based on a company that he's promoting. I'm not really sure that would happen, because the thing is his entire following is based on him competing in the Olympia. That's pretty much the foundation on which he's sitting. So I don't think he would be sacrificing that. And I honestly don't think he would be as disappointed as he was in the video if he was actually making the choice to not be there. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what actually is uncovered in the next month or two, and to see what really actually is happening. Why is Kai Greene not competing? And it didn't seem like it was a health problem. It didn't seem like that. It seemed like it was purely a political problem, and he was very careful not to mention anybody or to shame anybody or to, blame anyone. But it seems like there's something going on, and it's probably financially motivated. I mean, if you follow the trail of money with any of these types of big events, most likely it has to do with a money issue of some sort. So I don't know what that could be. I'm interested in actually hearing, from you guys, what you uncover on the internet and what you discover, because it'll be interesting to see how this unfolds. The interesting thing is I don't really know who it's going to hurt more, whether it's going to hurt the federation, the IFBB federation, or if it's going to hurt Kai more not to compete. Because Kai seems to have quite a following. You know, a lot of people follow him, and a lot of people like what he teaches and what he talks about, and they like his attitude and his personality. So it'll be interesting to see who actually suffers more out of this, out of him not competing. The truth is that he seems to be fine. If he doesn't compete, he has such a following, it doesn't matter what company he gets behind, as long as he starts or keeps producing content, you know, showing his weight training and showing his physique, he will still be a reigning social media champ for years to come. So I could actually see, you know, some sort of controversy like this actually, you know, sparking a new federation. That could happen. It happened with the WBF many years ago. Of course, the WBF went under, but the fact is that it could happen. I mean, these types of controversies have sparked, you know, rivalries and new companies emerging all the time. So with Kai Greene's following, who knows what might happen here? I mean, I could see a guy like that saying, hey, you know, bigger and better things are waiting for me. Who knows what will happen? If this type of dispute continues, he might end up starting his own federation. Who knows, right? And I could see a lot of people probably following him. Well, and it seems that he would run this type of federation with a certain code of ethics that would be good for the competitors as well as the companies involved and the fans, right? So yeah, leave a comment down below and see what, I'm interested in seeing what you guys think and what you uncover on the internet and what's happening in the days to come. Talk to you later.
Do it your way. Secret to life. Acceptance. Then you'll be surprised what happens. Once you let all this stuff in, something magical comes out.